Welcome everyone to Chess with TV episode 86. Today is November 8th, 2014, and we had a late start today. Had some technical difficulties. We were going to play in the bullet tournament, the weekly bullet tournament on lichess.org. However, we had a problem, so we're not doing that. So let's jump over to Lichess anyway. Whoops. Let's try that again. Let's go over to Lichess anyway. There we go. Here we are. And you can see the stream indicator is not showing up over here. I think that's because Twitch changed some of their importantnesses, and that made that not show up. And so we're broken. So that means there are not going to be a lot of viewers on the live stream because no one can find me. That's not a problem. Not a problem, guys, because I can play chess without viewers. So let's play Coco Chess right now and just see how that goes. So this is going to be a great game to get the day started because it's a 1 second game with no time added at all. Hi. I'm going to say hi to him. You're live, which is obvious because if he weren't live, he'd be dead. Okay, let's throw some pawns out there with a Smith-Morra Gambit and see what happens. I have to play very quickly, as you know, if you've seen Chess with TV. No, my knight. Don't take my knight. No, my knight. Oh, this is even worse. Okay, I'll trade you. Here. You're not going to take that. I think I can still win even though my center's mutilated and destroyed and mutilated. Because I got my pawn back. Castle, right? I need a castle. Huh. Good enough. I need a castle. Center looks good now. Double my rooks. Get these queen. I knew he would do that. I knew he would do that. Get out of the way. Double my... Whoa! Free things. Okay. Out of the way. 3 seconds left. That's plenty of time. You want to trade? Oh, my pawn. Oh, you're going to win a piece, and I'm going to check you. Uh-oh. Didn't do enough. I guess I needed more than a check. I need more like a checkmate. This is rough. Very rough. It's kind of like sandpaper, only rougher. What can I do with my pawn? It's my last chance here to win is to... That didn't work. In fact, I'll resign. That was sad. Guys, I'm so sad. I'm even in the lower left down here, and I like being in the lower right. So it was rough in that way as well. And I'm going to look at this move and call it my demise right here. My choice of rook c1 here was very poor. I should have saved my knight, perhaps with knight f3 instead. And then he could still win my A pawn. However, I would have an extra piece and an easy win. Coco should be ashamed of himself. That's the name of my opponent. I'm not actually calling him Coco because that sounds like a monkey. I only insult people who deserve it. And in this case, he named himself that, so that's why I'm naming him that. Is there any latency in the stream? Let's take a look. Let's go watch ChessWiz on Twitch.tv. You guys ever done this before? Hi, I'm down in the corner, and we're watching Chess with TV right now. Look at that. 4 viewers. These are the 4 dedicated people who can find Chess with TV even... No sound, please. Who can find Chess with TV even though it's not on lichess.org. So jump back to Lichess, click play. You can see... Oh, there I am. Oh, there I am live. Viewers are going to pour in now. Even Zamitar is here. So I just want to see... What am I going to see here? I'm checking something important. I'm going to watch ChessWiz. Yep. So, I just want to see what am I going to see. Everything's perfect, guys. Let's get back to business. More chess, please. More chess. How about a really fast game just like that one, except with one difference? And that difference would be... ChessWiz wins. Unfortunately, we're going to have to rename the episode because I named it Bullet Tournament, and we're not in a bullet tournament, so that's too bad. But hi, Zamitar. How are you doing today? Zamitar PS3. You know why he's named that? Because he streams on his PS3. That's pretty cool. I don't even own a PS3 Zamitar. That's pretty cool. I think that's cool. I'm ready to take and take. I gotta use my mouse appropriately here in every sense of the word. Should we trade? Take with rook. Oh, I could have done some cool stuff there. Missed my opportunity. Now it's boring again. Am I going to get checkmated if I castle? Am I going to get checkmated if I don't castle? Uh-oh. Yeah. Lost a pawn. This isn't very good chess. I'm out of time. What's wrong? Oh, I see what's wrong. My mouse cord has a kink in it. Look at this. See this little bend right here? Of course I lost. And don't even mind that the mouse looks like a time machine. That's why I lost. There's a bend in the cord, of course. Rematch you, Leapigoli. I'm going to teach you what I can do after I remove the kink from my mouse cord. Watch this. F4. This is an opening nobody has ever seen, and I hope nobody ever sees again, because it's not an opening. Interesting. Interesting. Guess I'll checkmate you. I'm going to checkmate this guy. Here we go. H3, G4. Open it up. Followed by a free bishop. Flea bishop. Now let's open it up. What are you doing? I'm going to open this side up. You're going to regret you ever moved those pawns over there. I'm just going to ignore you with all of my power. I guess I'll trade queen for 2 rooks. Oh, he's not going to give me that option. Check. What are you doing, man? Check. Gotta hurry. Oh, time. So out of time. I'm so out of time. I have 2 seconds. But I'm really doing well in the chess position. Come on. Faster. Faster. Oh, I lost a rook. I don't need rooks to win. I can win this stuff over here. Check. We trade this. Free queen. Doing pretty good. Lost a bishop. What a game. I think there's checkmate right here. Come on. Come on. Checkmate. Take that. Leapigoli. That's easy to do when I straighten out my mouse cord. It's really easy. I'll play you one more time just to show you who can win a best 2 out of 3. And then we're going to go do something even more interesting. Yo Chess Whiz from Coco. He says, Yo Chess Whiz. Let me read this message. Oh. F6. Teach you what it's all about. I don't know why I played F6, but doesn't that look cool? Watch his knight maneuver. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, you think you can do something? I'm building house. Who's attacking who here? I don't know. Let's close it up. Whoa. Who hasn't castled yet? I'm coming in. Knight up. Is that a pin? I think that's a pin. Check it out. Oh. 3 attackers. Couple of defenders. Oh, I have no time. I have like exactly no time. Let's make sure I get some more time right now. Oh, you guys see this clock? It is like on 0 constantly. Tough to play chess with no time. Oh, I don't need my queen. 2 pieces for a rook is the current score. Oh, the knight took me. That was a blunder. I knew that. I knew that was a blunder. Maybe with these 2 pawns I can promote to a new queen. Think it'll work? It's a bishop and rook against a pawn and pawn. That sounds like I don't have a problem with that. Oh, I got your bishop. My trash talk is probably the best part of this position, and it's not a very good part of it. So we're losing that chess game. I don't know, maybe losing my queen hurt me. Well, let's take a look at Coco Chess's message, because I'd rather not die on the internet. Let's take a look. It says, Yo Chess Whiz, I joined your Twitch to follow your stream as I did before, and I heard the part where I deserve to be insulted, but I was not here for the explanation. Please say why. Well, Coco Chess, you can watch the recording of the broadcast on YouTube at youtube.com/user/chesswiztv if you want to. However, I'll just tell you right now. See, the deal is I called you Coco, which was insulting. Look at that. Leapigoli wants to play a whole minute game. That's better because my mouse isn't warmed up yet. E6. I called you Coco, which is kind of an insult because it sounds like a monkey. And then I said you deserved it because you named yourself Coco. Most people get insulted with the names that other people pick for them. But in this case, I insulted you with your own name. So that's why I said you deserved it. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's not like you're actually ugly. I just said you were. That makes sense? We're still friends. We're still friends, right? Yeah. Good. That's why I played H6, see? So now he has nothing to take down there with his super powerful bishop and queen battery. He has nothing. Huh. Okay, I'm going to play some better chess now. I know I've lost some chess games, but that was just preparing to win some chess games. Whoa, rook g1. Better open up this center. Now Coco's replying to me. He's saying, oh, thank you for telling me that. Open it up. Throw away pawns now before it's too late. Okay, this is pretty open. Yeah, this is pretty open. Any checkmates here? Hard to tell for sure. I don't think I need that knight. I guess I'll save it. 18 seconds. It's a different kind of time control. Instead of having to move really fast all the time, you just never move fast enough. That's kind of how it works. Look at that pin. Isn't that beautiful? I think I should do that. Still a pretty good pin. It's good stuff to pin there. I'll do it. 10 seconds. Oh, there. And there. And there. And then pin that again. I'm up a rook. And I have to win in 7 seconds. Pre-moves to the rescue. I can win. Finally, I can win a game with it's low on time. Okay, how do I build a checkmating shape? Something like this. Yeah, that ought to work. He has to move down, and then I hop, and then he has to move down, and then that's down. Down, and then I checkmate. Looks like checkmate to me. Also checkmate to your clock. Thank you, Potpourri Gigzogs, to making me look good. Thank you to doing that. Today's water tastes extra good after a win. Extra good. Let's check my ratings, because this is like a what are you even supposed to do episode. They're covered up by the chess pieces, so we'll go to this page. Now they're covered up by everything. But as you can see, Bullet 1957, sad. Called Blitz 1829. I'm slowly building this Blitz rating up, guys, because you know I'm chronically underrated in Blitz, so I'm just working on that. Classic 1672. I would increase that, but it would take a couple of lifetimes to do it, because even one game of classic chess takes multiple lifetimes of fruit flies, which only live 2 weeks. So it's tough to move this rating. So that's why I've only played 26 classical games in my life, and most of them were during simultaneous exhibitions. Chess 960 2002, that's there for a reason. It should be over 2000, and that's why it's there. It's just sitting right there. King Vale 2066, that's enough to get me this silver trophy. And then training, ignore that, that's pretty nice. 3 checks chess 2046, that's not enough. So if we look in the players section, we can see King of the Hill, Chess Whiz number 5 with 2066. I really ought to pass Ilov Stickers though, being the #1 player. He doesn't really deserve that. So maybe I could work on that. Over here, I got to be 2135 to get on the 3 checks chess list. And I'm currently 2066. So I'm like almost 100 points away. What can we do about that? Well, what if we play 1 second to move 3 checks chess? Just a game or two, guys. Not too much, but just enough to bump that rating up a little bit. Because you know what matters in chess? Yes. Ratings. Here we go. Felsifi is about to discover what 3 checks chess is all about. Pre-move, pre-move, pre-move. Ha! Check. Check. 3 checks to Felsif. And he's dead already. That's 3 checks, 1 second chess. It doesn't last long. What do you know? He left the room. That's what this red bit means. Not too surprised. I guess I'll click new opponent. Most people don't stick around for a second damaging experience at 1 second 3 checks chess. Oh, Moo is going to take me on. Okay, Moo, I see you've got ratings in every category, kind of like Chess Whiz. So let's see how this goes. E6, C6, D6, D5. Come on, Moo. What's wrong? What? Okay. I'm going to be filing a bug report, guys. I don't know if you saw what I saw, but I saw my pawn on d6, and it really wasn't there, and I spent all my time not moving it. Did you notice that? And then it's like, if we look at the recording of the game, you can see the d pawn was never moved. And here I am sitting right here trying to go in red. Move the pawn 1 square. No wonder it wouldn't move. It wasn't there. That was like a phantom pawn, and I blame Thibaut his last name starts with D, for that. And I'm going to send him a message to get that fixed. Okay, now we're fighting high log. That didn't take long. He's a serious player up in the 17s. So what are we going to do with this guy? How about a C5? Oh, I always lose to this. That'll save me. Bet you didn't see that coming. Ha! There's 2 checks on me here. The guy has 2 checks on me. Now I have 2 checks on him. Check! 3 checks and I win. How did I do that? How did I do that? I don't know. This is like kind of like almost losing is what that was like. Very similar to it. Because in 3 checks chess, if you get checked 3 times, you instantly lose. So here's the first one, check. And here's the second one, check. And if I move here or here, then he'll move his bishop to where my king is now and give me the 3rd check. So I have to move here. Now, does this look like I'm going to avoid getting checked a 3rd time? To me, it doesn't. Like, seriously, it doesn't. I don't know what he did, but it wasn't right. F whatever this is. It didn't make any sense. How did I survive and get my king back? 1 more check, he instantly wins, and somehow I don't get checked. I think maybe he should start right off in this position with B3 because it allows this check threat. Or maybe just instead of that, if he just brought his knight out here, guys, then he would be threatening check in one of these 2 squares. That seems like the even most powerfulest move because knights can jump. So I can't even block that. I can't move anything or he'll just knight to one of these 2 squares. King any white square, he checks me. King over here. Yeah, he just wins. Whew, lucky escape. Let's play more of that. 1 or 2 more games and then let's do something more interesting than that, if that's even possible. And if it's not, wait for it. Then we won't. I've got it all planned out, guys. Don't even worry. Don't even. We're now going to fight Mizao Paulo, who's lost more than he's won in 3 checks chess. This should be interesting. Oh, it's happening to me again. Only this time it's worse. I can't believe it. Wow, this is not good. My rating's going the wrong direction. I'll play you again. This time I'm playing E6. Although I'll be white, so that'll be difficult. So I'll play E4. I'm going to do that to my opponents then. Faster, faster. Hey, we're playing an actual game. This looks good. Nobody's checked anyone yet. Ha! I'm still alive. I checked you. Not sure if that was good. In fact, I think it was bad. Yeah, you only got 1 check on me. I still have a queen, so this is probably good for me. Yep. 3 checks and you're out. It's kind of like strike 3. I threw away some pieces there. Is that enough crazy chess? Let's play real chess, guys, because who spends their Saturday playing this weird stuff? I don't even know. Let's play a slower game. Let's play some skilled games. We're going to rename this episode. It's going to be called, let's play one of these. This episode is going to be called that word that means everything. Is it potpourri? Potpourri. Define, I'm typing this in, potpourri. There you go. There it is, guys. Look at this. Right up there is the definition, and it means a mixture of dried petals and spices placed in a bowl or a small sack to perfume clothing or a room. That's definitely what this episode is, also known as a mixture of things. That's also like this episode. So that seems like a good name for this episode. Okay, so now we're going to actually play a game of chess, if you can believe it. In this game, the pieces start out on the board and you move them. And then somebody gets checkmated. How about a closed Sicilian? Oh, it's definitely a chin stroker. So it's a slower game, as you can see. We each have 3 minutes. I actually like doing this, guys. Even though it's usually really dumb to just bring your bishop out and trade it right away. In this opening, I consider it to be worth it because these doubled pawns here keep him from doing anything in the center. And I mean anything, although I didn't consider e5. I didn't think about this, guys. Let me think about this. What if I take that pawn? Then if he checks me with his queen, why I just block that. I'm a little thinking about this move, and then I'm like, oh no, I can just block the check, and nothing happens. So if he takes back with pawn, see, I think this is good for me, because as soon as these pawns become doubled and isolated like this, which is code for bad, it's better for me. Although he might push one right now. Oh, he doesn't do that. Should I castle or should I play d3? I don't really like him pushing c4, because then whenever I bring my bishop out, he trades off one of his bad pawns. Guaranteed. So let's play this now, and then worry about castling next move. Let's do it. Let's do it. For all the people who are watching, there aren't very many. Okay, I'm going to take you. Free pawn for me. I do mess up my pawns, but now I'm ahead of pawn. So there aren't very many people talking in chat. Here, let me tell you how many people there are watching. A whole slew of people I've never heard of. Like a slew of them. You know how to count a quantity of people? In slews, and there's exactly one slew so far. It's a major slew. You know there's two kinds of slews. There's the rook and queen are called the major slews. And then there's the minor slew. Is Chess with TV any better when I don't make any sense? Because I kind of enjoy it. What about this move right over here? Attacking queen and bishop at the same time. Knock that bishop off the board, then bishop here. I'm starting to enjoy this chess game. I played b3 so that I could actually get my bishop out of the starting square. I really love moving pieces off the starting squares. It helps me win. And then because I didn't want to lose my b pawn. I didn't want him to take this. I hope I'm speaking English for you. But this is a nice bishop for him, so I would love to just capture that. Now, being ahead of pawn here is nice. On the other hand, it's not a perfect pawn to be ahead because it's doubled, as you can see. Whoa! That's not what I meant to push. It's doubled because these two pawns are doubled up. Interestingly, if you look carefully at the pawns, you notice he has 4 pawns on this side of the board, 1, 2, 3, 4, against my 3. So that means he has a pawn majority. That's what that's called. On the king side, because that's what that's called. King side pawn majority. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to save that bishop. See how it goes. Kind of tempted to push c3 here. Or just take you. Or just castle. If I castle, bishop takes, queen takes. I'm staring his queen in the face, takes, my knight takes. Everything's defended, but that's not too good. Guess I'll trade. So we each have a pawn majority, so what I was trying to say. Mine's on the queen side. It is 2 pawns extra, and his is on the king side. So in that sense, it's kind of like I'm not that ahead because we each have a pawn majority. If I could move one of these pawns over to f2, maybe it wouldn't look like it's doing as much, but at least then it would be like no advantage for him, and yes advantage for me, although I just got a huge advantage. He wants a take back. A take back? Okay. I don't know why he would want to take that move back. It was pretty good. Maybe it was a mouse slip, or maybe it was a brain slip. I don't know, but I'm going to castle. Just as soon as I take this open file with my rook. Heh. I don't know what he's got planned, but it's probably not much. So I'm talking to someone in chat named Evropi, and he says, didn't see that. And it makes me wonder, Evropi, are you Zakidon? I'm asking him right now because if he didn't see knight takes queen, maybe I should just untake back the take back and take his queen because that's what he deserves because he named himself that. I don't know. I should get my knight to somewhere better. Guess here. And then b4 maybe. This is a nice square for my knight. Omicron Phantom says there's 37. And what? And Scoudone is here. Hello, Scoudone. So glad you tuned in on this fine Saturday. This may not be the best Saturday of your life, but it is a Saturday in your life. And that makes it one of the better Saturdays in the universe. Because if you think about it, most of the Saturdays are not in your life. So this Saturday is already above average. I like to think on the bright side. Although it's not very bright in this room. You know why I'm glowing like this? Look how pretty and pink I am. It's because all the lights are off and my camera is like, I can do this. I can take a picture of Chess Whiz in the dark. And it's actually much better. If I turn on the light, then you can see my pajama pants. And I'll get all dark. So those are 2 reasons not to turn on the light. Django Fez 1998 says, I love chess. I have advice for you, Django Fez. Here's the chat for you YouTube viewers wishing to see the chat. Nope, never heard of the chap. I'm the guy who first noticed mechanical keyboard and have a unique t-shirt to boot. That sounds like me, actually, because I have a mechanical keyboard and my t-shirt is the uniquest in the world, which makes it unique because there's only one t-shirt that's the uniquest. And so, by definition, it becomes unique for that reason. Django Fez, my advice to you is not to put your birth year in your username because now I can tell you're 12 years old because your name is Django Fez 1998. So if you want to hide that a little bit, then you might say something like Django Fez 1968, which makes you seem like an old man because no old woman would put their year in their name, but an old man might. Or if you don't want to seem like either of those things, then think harder. This is a great position for me. It's just great. I don't even know what to do. It's so good. I guess I'll just bloop my pawn up a little bit. Hey, I should have gone 2 squares. Think how doubly good that would have been. Very doubly. Doubly, 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 as they say in the Andy Griffith It's Not Any Good. It was better in black and white. Everybody knows that. I know they must have gotten some bad writers or something. Oh. Okay, now I'm going. It took me a few moves, but this pawn is marching down the board. Are you just trying to take everything in over here? Over here, almost set up in here, but it's not. It's not up in here. It's just in here. Oh, Django Fez is turning 16 in a month. Well, let's do the math. Oh! Guys, it's late. I mean, the year is late. I mean, look at this. Are we live? Yes. Okay, 1998 is in his name. And the current year is 2014. So let's do the math. What just happened? Oh, I turned my screen upside down again. Fortunately, this doesn't happen to you guys. It probably just flickers a little bit, but for me, everything's sideways. If you've pressed Alt left arrow before, then you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. I'm back. Equals 16. And I thought he was 12. That shows how old I am because I was born before 1998. Way before. That was fun. I liked that chess game. What should we do now? I don't know. Play again. Let's crank down the time a little bit, like that much, because the 2 seconds added every move pretty much means infinity time when you're on Chess with TV. So I don't have to worry too much about that. There's a little bit of activity in the chat. A little bit of activity. Like there's this green monster. But if you wish to know what I'm talking about, then you should probably tune in to the live broadcast, which occurs, whoa, or you can just do that, you hacker. What's going on? Which occurs Tuesdays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. UTC. Did I just change everything? Yes, there was daylight savings. Why did you quit the game? Get back here, peeping in piso. That was a suggestive username right there. Let's try again. I'll play you, Moo. I'll play you. Django Fez says he drives a car. That's amazing, Django Fez. I can drive 2 cars with my feet. One at a time, though. And I don't steer. That's the little asterisk part. I just drive them straight. I hope that's okay with you. Huh! Let's play a 3 knights attack. It's going to become fried liver here. Oh, it's not. So the new trick is queen e2. Guys, is this even in any books when you move here? Because if he takes my bishop, then I take your check and win his knight. Let's see what happens. He has to invent a solution to this. Because this is not the book line. The normal move is bishop e2 like that. And this is not the normal move, so let's see how it goes. Oh, he's queen's guarding the knight. I guess I'll just have to take everything he has. Everything else he has. That wasn't very good. What time is it in UTC right now? What time is it UTC? UCT, that was good enough. 4:32. Great. So we start at 4 UTC. I hope that you're okay with that because it's what we do. So now I'm down a piece. I guess queen e2 is not a great opening. Thank you to stickers.cc for giving me that bad advice. He was the one who was like, hey, you should use this opening. And I fell for it. But I do have a lot of pawns for it. And I mean, like a whole screen full of pawns. If I can draw a rectangle, yes, there's a whole, that's like a rectangle, actually. It's like a four-sided rectangle with equal length sides. It's a kind of rectangle. Then I can box up all the extra pawns I have just for that piece and for no other reason. Oh, I have 11 seconds. I guess I should be quicker. You had a free night then, tongue face. Evropi, I'm going to have to find out when I had my free night. Gotta be quick. Playing all this slowly. Just hold that pawn there for now. Whoa. My brain said everything's under attack. Play rook b1 now. It worked. Hey, I'm not going to get back rank checkmated. I got this. My pawns are worse over there, but my pawns are still epic on the queen side, and that's what matters. Better not pre-move anything too stupid. Okay, I reclaimed the file. I still have the 3 pawns. We're getting to an endgame where the pawns are better, by the way, guys. If you've got 3 pawns for a piece and there's a bunch of pieces on the board, he'll probably just checkmate you with this piece. But if you, say, are in the endgame, you can just promote into like 3 queens with those 3 pawns. So that's better. Check it out. I'm losing one of them, but that's not one of my passed pawns anyway. So I don't need it. Here comes my king. Here I come. My king's a little quicker, which is good. I need every advantage I can get. I'll maneuver to e6, which is a pretty nice square. You know, I really like this square, because then I hit a lot of important squares with my knight. These black squares here, or I should say dark squares, they are critical. Now you have everything under attack. What are you going to do? Lose something. Okay, lose the bishop. And then lose that pawn, and now I'll promote. I'm going to win the race. Go this way, I think. I think this is good. How are you even going to stop this pawn? It's really hard. I should finish off this knight over here and then get back to the... Oh, this is great. What a great ending. I showed you guys how to win with 3 pawns for a piece, or rather how to let the opponent let you win with 3 pawns for a piece, because I don't think I was advantaged there getting those 3 pawns. But like I said, you enter the end game and that becomes 3 queens. And I tell you, 3 queens beat a priest pretty bad. It's a powerful advantage to have a priest for 3 queens. I mean 3 queens. It beats a priest. What am I saying? I don't know, but I sure hope he doesn't promote. Knight here. Knight here. What if he promotes first? Oh, yeah. Oh, I can trade my knight for that pawn. Good thing I calculated that with my brain. Yes. My brain is so useful. I use it for all kinds of things. Like just the other day, I was eating food and I used my brain to do it. I was like, how do I get this food to my mouth? I can't even do it. Oh, wait. Hands. Has that ever been a solution for you? I have a problem. Hands. It helps me all the time. And in this case, I used hands to get food to brain. I mean mouth. Well, eventually, brain. That was great. Let's play some more chess, but let's speed it up. 1 minute, 1 second added. 1 second added. And now we're going to fight somebody who looks like a escarabajo? Does that mean like I escaped low? Escara. Is this a fish? It's like a pescata? I don't even know. What's that mean? Hi. He's gone. Bye. That didn't take long. I'm going to look this up because I know bajo means low. And when you're on Chess Whiz TV and you're Chess Whiz, then you get to basically do whatever you want, including look up escarabajo. Oh, look at that. Escarabajo rinoceronte. And it looks like that. Awesome. Nice beetle. Okay, good. Now I know what to imagine when I'm fighting this guy. Just a giant beetle playing chess. It could happen. Oh, X 54. Oh, this means you were born in 54, which means you're 60 years old. Okay, I'll play you. It's rated, so not wasting my time. So let's do it. Omicron. You're my pal. Because you're named after the Greek letter Omicron. I was going to say O, except then how would you know if it was Omicron or Omega? Because they're both O, except one of them looks like a W. But don't even worry, that's just the lowercase. The uppercase looks like a... What's an uppercase Omega? Uppercase Omega. Good thing ChessWhiz TV is on the internet so that you can just find the answers on the internet. Look at that. It looks like a horseshoe shape. Although I've never actually seen a horse wearing a capital Omega, it could happen. The little one is like a W. I'm so Greek. I can speak Greek, guys. I speak one word in Greek. It hasn't come in handy yet, but you never know. It's a good idea to just learn one word in every language. My queen's under attack. In case you wake up in the country where that language is spoken and you need to say something in it, in the country. I didn't mean the language. When I said it, I meant the country in that specific case. What about here? What about here? Yeah. That looks good. But my word for Greek is extremely unuseful. It's the word and. You simply say kai, and that means and. Unfortunately, all by itself, you can't form that much of a sentence, but you can appear like someone who says and in Greek, which I now do. Kai. I hope that comes in handy to you. It's spelled kappa, alpha, iota. Now you've learned something on ChessWhiz TV. Let me tell you, ChessWhiz TV is educational. Chess isn't all you learn. You also learn Greek and chess on ChessWhiz TV. Should be my slogan. It's all Greek to me.com. Evropi says there's another free night, but you're going to have to tell me more than that, Evropi, because I don't think it was free. I think there was a discovered attack on my queen. Oh, and he speaks Greek too, so he's just going to tell me I'm wrong. It's pronounced ke. Is that all? Like ke? And it's probably not even kappa. It's probably kappa. Is that right? I have a kappa and my alpha and my iota. Making an idiot of myself, but that's okay because I was an idiot before I even started, so that's actually not a change. Help me out, Evropi. He's gonna help me here. Name of the game. What game is this? It's called Chess Bulgnarius. Have you ever heard of chess? There's chess right there, up in that big chessboard. You've never seen chess. Okay. You're actually the only person who never has seen chess, but I won't hold that against you. I want to learn the phrase, I only know English, in every language. Great idea, KK1122K. Maybe Evropi can help us learn that phrase in Greek, since he says he's native Greek, unless he's lying out of his mouth. Most people use their mouths to lie, by the way, for people who say lying out of anything else. That's not right. They lie out of their mouths. Although so few people lie out of their eyes. They're like... And then you think something that's not true because of their eyes. That could happen. But most people do. I'm reading the chat for you poor YouTube people who didn't get to do that. Oh no! Oh, there's two things attacking my thing. Look at that. Thing. And I have two things. That means he's defended. And I can't take it for free. That wasn't part of the plan. Huh. What if I do this? You have to cut off communications. Let's try it. So the chat is now flying. It was dead for half an hour, and now I can barely keep up with it. I'm hoping Evropi is gonna teach us how to say I only know English in Greek, but he hasn't said that yet. Zenz says you're great, but he's missing the apostrophe. That's okay. He's on the internet, and most people on the internet do that. They miss the apostrophe. Get off the internet and learn to spell. And then it says I've never seen such an energetic person, Elmau. Elmau, that's kind of borderline. Do you know I have a big band hammer? It's right. It's invisible. You better watch out, because I'm going to use it if you Elmau too much. I don't know if you're playing online or a Steam game. I'm playing a human being. You think a computer could play chess? Oh. Well, don't answer that. It's hard to keep up with this chat. Why do usernames have their first letter capitalized? Because it's English. Or in this case, Greek. F4. F4, right? Oh, 30 seconds. Oh, there's no increment on this game. We got to be fast. Starting now. So, as soon as he moves, I'm going to move quicker. I need some sound. Reload the page. Let's get sound for this chess game. You hear that? That's me hearing him move so I can be quicker. Ha! Is your knight trapped? No, it's not trapped. We each have these amazing outposts for our knights. This should be good. Yep, good ending for me. Oh, you're taking stuff? Well, I'm taking stuff too. And my stuff, here's the difference. My stuff is not near your king. So when I promote, nobody's going to be here to stop me. Ain't nobody. This looks a lot like last game. Win your knight with my... Oops. I didn't see that actually, guys. But fortunately, there's no time on the clock. So it's not going to matter. Oh, thanks for the free stuff. Okay, let's make this happen. It's all about the clock. You take my things, I'll take your things. Deal? Oh, wait, you can't take my things. Bad luck. Check, and I'll take your things. Somebody's predicting checkmate in the chat, but I think they're wrong. I think I'm predicting out of time for white. Out of time for white. He thought, I'll play chess, but he was playing against Chess Whiz. Bad luck. You're out of time. Are you crazy? Asks SC2 fan for life. Am I crazy? There are multiple meanings to the word. And so the answer is yes and no. He wants to play again. Okay, I don't know anything else to do but play you at chess again, but this time I'm white. Sound good? Why do usernames have their first letter capitalized? This is Steam. No, it's not Steam. Evropi tells me I could have a free night. This is more interesting than Carlsen versus an ant. I agree with that. In fact, if I thought it were more interesting, don't you think I'd be watching Carlsen versus a man right now? Let's go see that free night that Evropi was lying about. I'm actually going, here's my profile, here's the previous game. Did we just play an exchange French? We just doomed ourselves to sleeping through the next 60 moves. Here's that game. I want to view it. And I'll just ask for, where's that free knight? Evropi, did you mean right here? Did you mean right here on move 8? Because if I take that free knight, then I lose my queen. I hope you didn't mean there. I hope there's another spot. I'll ask the computer while I make my moves. I don't have a lot of time. Yes, Rangers 141. This is speed chess. Is something funny going on? There's a bunch of people I never heard of in the chat. Again! And I think there's a reason for the season. Grout 19. Is there something weird chess going on? Let's go to twitch.tv right now. / nothing. Whoops, /C. That's not where I want to go. Twitch.tv. This happened to me a couple of weeks ago. Like a unit number. It was a whole number of weeks ago. And then I realized suddenly, oh yeah, chess. What was going on? So I'm going to do that right now. Search results. The world's most interesting thing to watch is Chess Whiz TV. So this happened. Look at that. Everyone's going to watch Carlsen versus an ant. Oh wait, it's slow chess. Let's watch Chess Whiz instead. This is how the viewership happens. This is how you get viewers in Chess Whiz TV. How do people find out about Chess Whiz TV? Thank you, Carlsen. Thank you, Vishy. His name's actually Vishy, and I'm not kidding. I guess I'll castle this way. For bringing viewers to Chess Whiz TV, because people watch you and they say, wait, there's something better in the universe than watching you. Watching Chess Whiz. And then they do. So thank you for watching, people who think Chess Whiz is better than Anand. Thank you very much. It's a good thing that there's new people watching. Play King F2, according to Tinja. I think you meant for me to do that before I castled. Is that right? Because right now, here, I'm running out of time. Right now, it doesn't make as much sense. Is that what you meant? Did you mean for me to King F2 instead of castling? Because I could play it now. It's just not very attractive. This is my first time on the channel. Welcome, Grout19. I'm so glad your username is going to expire next year when you're 20 years old. But at least it was good for a year. It's kind of like a marriage license these days. It's going to last a little while, unfortunately. But at least it's something. I mean, you picked a username. Some people are just underscore, 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 underscore. And it's really tough in like online team games. You're like, save. He needs help. You know, send your guys that way toward. So at least you've got a name. I mean, that's really helpful. So I appreciate you choosing a name. And it's pronounceable, Grout. Although some people would say Groot. It's something. King F2 now? Okay, I'll do it. Chinja says King F2, so I'm playing King F2. Thanks for that, Kibitz. You've now left your mark on the universe because I played King F2. You know what that's going to do? That's going to have an effect in the future. Because my king is on F2, nothing. Actually, yeah. Nothing will ever come of that. I'm sorry. I guess it was worth it somehow to say it, but that's all. You better do something else useful with your life because King F2 just doesn't impress me. I don't think that you're going to become famous due to King F2. I just don't, it's not going to happen. Okay, kick that knight. 20 seconds left, 28 seconds. That's going to help a lot, those extra 8. 27 now. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, yeah, I knew you'd do that. I knew you'd do that. Gonna trade queens here. Get these queens traded. Get into an ending. We're in an ending now. We're in an ending, guys. I'm gonna get a pass pawn. Maybe I shouldn't. He's gonna get a pass. I'll get one. His is outside. I don't mean like outside the room. I mean, well, for you chess players, you know what I mean. And for you non-chess players, what are you doing here? You should learn something. What should you learn? That's a good question. I don't know what you should learn. You should learn something. And I think you should do it later. Because right now you should watch Chess with TV. No, I lose my pawn. No, it's guarded. Yes. Don't come in, king. Don't go anywhere. Oh, king here. Yes. This is so good. I'm going to win. How do I take his stuff? This way. Oh. Yeah. Maneuver. Huh. Do it again. Do it again. I dare you. Oh, let's trade. I win. Why did you play that? I don't know, but I win now. You made things easy for me. Stalemate. Ha! Stalemate. Oh, stalemate. Oh, stalemate. Oh, 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 it's not stalemate, guys. Checkmate. I love doing that. You're just like onto his king. It's like, what do I do? Isn't it over? Oh, I can move my pawn. And then you just checkmate him. That was pretty cool. You want to play again? Isn't that 3 games for you? He speaks Turkish. That's pretty cool. I think I should play someone else right now. I mean, I enjoyed the games with you, but you can't just dominate the show. I mean, there's more people in the universe than just you. There's me. And that's about it. But, you know. Oh, District Rucraft wants to play. This is pretty cool. Alexis wants to play. Everybody wants to play. You know, guys, this is just a chess game. It's not like we're playing League of Legends. It's not like it's interesting. That was a joke. Get it? Because League of Legends is not interesting? Well, I thought it was funny. Because it's not. Chess is way better. And StarCraft. And StarCraft. It's pretty good. But I don't mean StarCraft 2, all you newbie kids who are 14 years old. I mean you 29-year-old people who were 14 when StarCraft came out in 1998. That's what I mean. I mean 5 hotkeys, 4 of them just Marines, because you can't put them all in one group. That's what I'm talking about. That's the manly StarCraft. If you want a stim pack, you better work them fingers, because that's like a 1T, 2T, 3T, 4T kind of a thing. In the old days, guys, computer games were not easy. It wasn't like you just watch the computer play the game all by itself. You actually had to command your armies. It was better. But we're still playing chess. I see there's a nice hole right here, so I should probably move my things into it. I'll do that now. That was fun. Oh, okay. That's all right with me. I still have a knight, so I will use that knight to exist on f3. If I didn't have that knight, it wouldn't be existing on f3. It's pretty logical. Oh, you're pushing. Really? You can open that up now? I don't think so. I think I just got a free pawn. That's the sound of a free pawn. Wow, this guy's getting all lingo on me. He's like, I've never seen a d5 weakness in a Mora Gambit. That's the Smith Mora Gambit to you. Half the guys watching don't even know what a gambit is. So this chess must be so fast for them. That's all I can say. But I can say it twice. This chess must be so fast for them. Oops. Huh. I made a mistake. They're laughing at me. Hey, Grout19, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm using my internet, and I'm typing www... Actually, scratch that. I'm typing lichess.org in my internet. Firefox recommended. Just kidding, that's a joke, too. Down to rook. It's pretty bad. I'm going to flag him, run him out of time. He only has 7 seconds. I hope he doesn't know how to play chess with any speed. 7 seconds. Yeah, I think he's going to flag. Oh, I'm guarding it. What are you going to do? I'm going to check you. Check! Uh-oh. This could work. Run out of time, any 20. Yes. Did you see that? That was a good pre-move right there. If my queen had been there, you definitely would have captured it. Now, it wasn't there. But it was worth something. That's enough games with you, Any20. There's a whole line of people who want to play, like District Drew Craft, which means something. I'll play you. I'll play you. This is actually the last game of the cast because then we go off air. Not. Let's see how many people are watching. This is a 3-minute game, so I got all the time in the world. Close that. So, did the free knight show up? Let's find the free knight. No, there's no free knight, Evropi. For you people who were tuned in long, long ago, Evropi said, in this position, I should take that knight for free because he doesn't even care about my queen. I can't believe he would say that. Close that. Close Potpourri. Close what time is it? Close Omega. And visit twitch.tv. How many people are watching? We'll find out. Oh, I'm attacking your queen. 42. Oh. Is that surprising that 42 is the answer? No. I am not surprised. Bishop. I should play d4. What am I thinking? Don't wait. Play d4 now. Reload this page. I want sound. Yeah. It's a casual game. Are you kidding? Did I get trapped into a casual game? What's not written right here? Everything that's the word rated is not written there, and I'm wasting my time. I can't believe it. I can't believe I played bishop e3 either. How am I going to even defend this square with 3 things attacking it? And it's pinned. Oh, wait, I have 3 things defending it. No problem. Oh, it's a problem, all right. Oh, it's a big problem. What if I kick that? Oh, Tiznj has to go. Too bad. Bye. Bye. Oh, I'm going to get pawned for it. Oh. I'll have to counterattack with bishop takes knight. And then, ha. I only lose a bunch of stuff. What's the trick now, guys? Goodbye to Tiznj. I've actually been pronouncing it correctly. It is Tiznj. So, goodbye. He has to go. Queen f3 maybe, and then check. That's a pretty cool check. It forces the king to move, so that's a moderate coolness. I lose my bishop, though. Queen g4 would be a great check to get out of the pin. There's only one downside. I'll leave the rest to you. I could take this knight and then get his rook for my queen. That seems inferior. None of these choices are terribly attractive. Good thing this is not rated. That's all I can say. And I can say it twice. Good thing this is not rated. If it were rated, it would be rated R for the blood, gore, and violence. In that order. Take my bishop already. Ouch. You like that move? He can take my knight, and then I'll checkmate him by discovered defense of d7. I hope he falls for it. Come on, District Drew Craft. Craft. Oh, he sees it. His position's pretty good. My only chance is that he's castled queenside, and I've castled kingside, so I can just attack over there. Wait, attack over there. Everything's backwards for my camera. This is my right hand, guys. Does it look like my right hand? Well, yes, it does. But to me, it's like not a mirror, and it should be. So it's confusing to me. I only have 33 seconds for the rest of the game, so I better be quicker than I have been. Remove that trade. Better be quick. Normally, the Chess with TV broadcasts are 1 hour long, and they happened an hour ago at this time. Might make a special exception today because, well, in honor of Vichy, we might do that. Twitch.tv chess. Should go watch Vichy, don't you think? Maybe he'll be exciting. More excitinger than this game. That's my move. It's a pawn fork and opens up an attack. It's pretty brilliant if you ask me, and I did ask me. Also known as asking yourself. A3 looks great now. If he takes with bishop, I tell him he's cheated, and if he takes with queen, then I take his queen for free. I'm looking forward to A3, winning a bishop. What will he even do? I don't know. I don't know what he'll do. I hope he'll run out of time, because with my 22 seconds, I'm excited for him to run out of time. Ooh, I've just been challenged by someone covered by my logo. Should I uncover that? Yeah. Christy. Okay, I'm covering it back up. Who needs to know that it's Christy challenging me? Not me. Pre-move there. And jump up here, 15 seconds still. Not so much time, is it? Get ready for doubling. He's ahead 2 pawns still. So I can't just trade everything. I would lose if I did. But I think maybe I could go with this. Look at that move. Ha! Winning a queen. I'll do it. Nine seconds. Time is starting to look bad for him. Check. Ooh. Yeah, I love these checks. Oh! 0.5 against 3.1. Checkmate. Good game, District Rootcraft. You almost had me, and then Chess Whiz, and you lost. Good game. But why would we spend our time playing chess when we could watch chess? Look what's going on right now. The 2014 World Chess Championships. And the only way I knew is because Potpourri joined my chat. And I was like, who are you? How did you get here? And Mingaz. And actually, the rest of these guys are... Oh, and Omicron Phantom. And see all these guys? Ewick, the Buick, and Redzinix, and all these other guys. You might wonder, Rangers 141. Usually, if you go on Chess Whiz TV, usually it's the same guys every time. I mean, you got your Scout Owens and your X-Ray LXs who just come in for shout-outs. But then you have all the regulars, like Olith123, who basically watched episode 0 and has never left, except for that section, like episode 60, 65, where he was just gone. But now he's back. He's back, and he's played me more than anyone else. I'm not kidding. Take a look. Take a look at this. If you click me and then you're like, who's it fun to play against? Is there a button here for that? Favorite opponent? See that? Let me warn you. Olith123 goes by the name Shockful. There he is. Most played. He has played me 128 games. Is that not impressive? I mean, he's played me more than Zamash, who's never here anymore, and who's only 88 games. That is major accomplishment. So congratulations to Shockful for having pestered me the maximum quantity. So those are the kind of guys you see on Chess Whiz TV. Not grout 19. I mean, grout. Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. So, oh, where'd I go? There I am. So let's see what the World Championship is all about. I mean, if you guys are watching it, I should watch it too. Maybe there's some commentary I can make fun of. Oh, there's 12 million people. Oops, off by 1,000 times. Mute the ad. There's about 12 million people watching. No wonder a few people are trickling down to Chess with TV. A few people. This is actually kind of making me feel bad that there's 12,000 people watching my next door neighbor and like 40 people watching me. I mean, that's like less than 1%. 1% would be 120. Not even 1% of the people who care about Vichy and And want to watch me. Well, I guess I can believe that. 33,000 hearts. No wonder. Okay, so is there some sound on this?
6. The follow-up move is Queen H1. Ooh.
Is this guy reading a bedtime story? The follow-up move is Queen H1.
Okay.
Who? The way he says who is like, oh, you're just going to love Queen H1. Who?
That's a sharp move.
Ah, don't cut yourself, man. That's pretty sharp. Wow. Okay, there's one thing I need to do. Just like, huh. I don't know what to say. Huh.
Queen H1 looking to enter here on B7.
Really? Why don't you show me where B7 is? Oh, there it is. Thanks for the arrow.
Wow.
Wow. Are there any buttons like...
Both are under 30 minutes.
Can you believe it? Both under 30 minutes. Wow.
To be honest, I was hoping for an I don't know. I didn't want it to go this long.
Yeah, I can see why.
I'm very limited with the number of granola bars I have stashed up here.
Agreed. Agreed. You only have an hour's
After this
supply.
Live stream, I will be doing a video and posting it to YouTube. So
Yeah?
I was hoping for maybe an easy first round. You know, maybe I'll just go for a handful of hours and then get to go ahead and do a video.
Okay. Maybe that will just go for a handful of hours. Well, why not? Why don't you guys go in that chat and say, watch Chess with TV? No, don't do that. That's actually like bad manners. Don't do that. But instead, you could subscribe to the Twitch channel. You could go to YouTube and be like, oh, there's previous episodes? Yes, there's previous episodes on YouTube. YouTube.com/user/ChessWizTV, and I'm typing it in right now. YouTube, if I switch to this view, I'm going to be huge. But I like being huge. HTTP, you know what that stands for? Now you know. Actually, you don't. YouTube.com/user/ChessWizTV. It stands for Hypertext Terminal Protocol. No, it doesn't. I don't know what it stands for. Something. H stands for hyper. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is actually the end of the show. We only do a 1 hour show, except on Saturdays we do an hour and 10 minutes if the World Championship is going on at the same time. Otherwise, not. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to watch, then it's on Tuesday at this time, an hour ago. But if you want to join in, you should take the Funday Monday Challenge on Tuesday, which is the challenge of you cannot move your pieces more than 2 squares in any given move. That's the challenge that's going on right now. And to do it, you have to do it. So like your bishop, for example, your bishop cannot move 3 squares in a move, only 2. That's the restriction placed on your games this week. Play some games like that. Get annoyed that you can't move your pieces any further than that. Send in the games to me on lichess.org. Find my user. I'm ChessWiz. There's an H in that name. There's an H right there and there. Look, the quote's by me today. That's pretty cool. Hi. And that's everything I have to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed Chess with TV. This has been Chess with TV. Thanks for watching.